Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm doing my second paycheck of April. It's the last day. I just got home from work, so I'm very excited to film. So this is for Thursday, April 27th. I am a couple days late. It was a busy couple of days, but here we are now, so let's get right on in. So over the last 2 weeks, I earned $1,264.80 from my job. Today I will be stuffing $1,060. So let's get right on into it, guys. So as I always start out, letting everyone know, if you are new here, I do have all of my bills come out of my account cushion. It's just the easiest for me since I do use a credit card. And then I just replenish from either the binders or the account cushion if it's like my phone bill or something for my car, anything like that. So that's why you don't actually see any bills ever being taken, like nothing comes off of the check really that goes towards bills. It's because I do allocate money, as you'll see at the end here. So let's just make sure this is 1,060. So we have 100, 52, 53, 54, 55, 20, 40, 60, 86, 20, 40, 60, 87, 20, 40, 60, 88, 20, 40, 60, 89, 20, 40, 60, 80, 1,000, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. $1,060. Awesome. So this is a bigger paycheck than normal. Again, I think things are finally going to go back to normal here for me, which you'll notice a significant pay drop in the coming weeks, just because these were different circumstances. Normally I don't actually work this much. So out of that though, I'm very happy I'm able to add an extra $200 into the house fund. So let's get that. So 100, 52, 53, 54, 55, 20, 40, 60, 86, 20, 40, 60, 87, 20, 40, 60, 88, 20, 40, 60, 80, 900. Okay, and then the rest will actually go into my binders here. So, like I said, this goes back into the bank to earn interest. So I go to the bank on payday or a day after payday, whatever, to take out cash, and then I actually go back when it's convenient, just because I work very close to where my bank is, so it takes about 5 minutes just to kind of actually walk over there and just grab some cash. So that always works out well. So yes, this is going back into the bank, this $900 for the house. I just wanted to quickly show you guys here. I felt a little bored, I guess, in regards to saving for the house. Like I think I had a high momentum a couple years back when I kind of first started really saving as much as I could towards these specific goals that I've had. I got a little bored though, because, you know, it's great to see the number going up, but I wasn't doing anything to make me excited. So I decided to print off one of these savings trackers from the Budget Mom. All rights to her, of course. I love her trackers. She does have a free resource library if you don't know who she is. I'm sure a lot of you do. She's phenomenal. She has a free resource library, and you can just go ahead and print off as many as you need. So I've decided that each puzzle piece is going to be worth $275. I'm not going to give a final amount here, just because I really do need to still do an update for my April net worth, just kind of where my accounts are sitting at. So I'm very excited though, because I'm super close to the 10,000 mark, and that is a huge goal of mine. I feel like the first 10,000 to get into the double digits is just the hardest, because, you know, you're just hoping and hoping, you're trying to scrounge up every extra cent that you can, you know, $5 here, whatever it may be. But then I feel like as soon as you hit that 10,000 mark, it just goes, it just flies. That might just be a psychological thing, and it probably is, but I'm so excited, you guys. Yeah, I'm very happy that I started doing this. So going forward, I am going to probably fill this in with you guys, just because I think it's fun. I love watching other people do it, so I want to do it as well. And I do also want to start a separate savings challenge for the a vacation that my partner and I are wanting to go on. I need to get that kind of put together, but that's definitely coming. Absolutely coming, because I feel like I'd be more motivated maybe to do something extra or whatever to kind of hit that goal, instead of, you know, like, oh, I get paid in another 2 weeks, then we can focus on it, that kind of thing. I really wish I got paid weekly. There is a gal that I started following. I just found her channel. She is impeccable. I love her cash stuffings. Her name is, I believe, sorry if I'm wrong, Saving as a Budget. Just a shout out to her. I'm hoping I said her name correctly, but I binged most of her videos. She did just start recently, so you should go and give her a follow for sure. Yeah, she's just fantastic, and wow. I love her savings challenge binder that she got from someone else who is also in the budgeting world. I believe her name is Emmy. Sorry, if you happen to pop on my channel and you're like, what? I don't even know who the heck you are. I'm sorry. I just looked. I am trying to get some new things into my budget system, so I'm a little bit more excited and a little bit more motivated just to keep going. So yes, go ahead and look at her page and give her a follow, give her a like, give her some love. But also check out in the comments. She just did a giveaway. It's with a girl named Emmy. I'm sorry, I'm not sure what her YouTube name is, but she has great products, and I cannot wait to get something from her. So that's the $900. So then the rest, I'm just going to put this to the side, and we are going to just do these now. Now, while I freaking love what they, everyone is selling, like a lot of people on YouTube, so many YouTubers here now, in the finance community are making their own envelopes and stuff. And, you know, I got mine, the vinyl made for me for my labels. And then these were just from AliExpress, but I love the other binders that people make and then they also get. But man, I'm just so dang attached to my Moterm planners because they're such high quality. Like, I have thrown this in my bag because this is technically like kind of like a backup, because actually I stopped by a store today and they did not have their debit or credit machines working at all, so you only had to pay with cash. So that was great. Not that I even needed anything more than just a snack, but still, it was nice. It was nice to be able to have this with me. So yes, I do take this with me, even though I use my credit card mostly. It's just for the, just in case something were to happen thing. So moving forward, we are putting $30 into my giving envelope. I'm going to do all 5s here, so this should be 30 if I got the denominations correct with the bank. 5, 10, 15, 20. Nope. So a 10th then. So, all right, that is fine. So $30 into the giving envelope. There we go. And then next, we are going to do $20. I'm just going to put this here. We're going to do $20 into munchies. I don't know. I don't know if I should keep explaining. This is not an envelope for me. This is an envelope for my partner because he loves to snack. So, not that I don't either, but he will spend a lot of money on snacks throughout the week. So I like to just give a little extra when I can for him. And yeah, that's just what I like to do anyway. And I believe I have 20 left. Yes, I have 20 left in gas, guys. So I'm just going to add 40. I am just below 3/4 of the tank. So this will last a little while yet. So 20, 40, and 60, guys. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. Also, it's raining. I wanted to take my vehicle for a car wash, but obviously I should not do that. Oh, there is something I am going to add at the end of the video here, just to kind of move this along for you guys. Some potential news, guys. And then we have $10 going into pets. This is for my partner's cat. Give her some snacks as well, I guess. Self-care, nothing. Date night, I believe I had 70 in here. Or no, 90 before, I can't remember. Nope, I spent 70. Yep, I had 90 in here. So I have 20 left. And I spent, I believe it was just under 70. So I'm going to be adding in 60 more. And that is that. So 20, 40, 60, 80. So I have $80 going into date night. Okay. And then I still have the just in case. And that's it for this binder. I mean, that's really it in general. But before I mention what I was referring to earlier, I just want to tell you guys in here. So my dad is retiring here early next year. I believe it's going to be like February. So I decided that, well, I asked my sibling, my sister, and she said that she wanted to go in on this, so it'll be a team effort here. But we want to gift my dad with a new computer for his, just like a retirement gift. He's been using the same computer for, oh God, forever. I think he's just upgraded certain parts in it, and it's basically on its last legs. He literally has like the side panel off on his like actual computer, the tower, and he has to have a fan in it just to kind of keep it cool because his fan inside is not working properly. Just kind of most of the parts are actually pretty old. I think he did only upgrade a couple of things in there. So yeah, we are going to start another, I don't know, maybe a savings challenge, or maybe just put it in the electronic envelope. We'll see what happens with that. But I would like to get him a new computer, just because he's done so much for us, letting us live at home and not have to pay rent, saving extra to put towards, you know, retirement and stuff like that. If I were out with my partner and we were renting an apartment, there's no way I would be able to save anywhere close to the amount that I'm saving. So I have my father to thank for that, and yeah, I'm super grateful. So that is the plan. We are going to start thinking about that. And I also am getting a check in the mail from my car dealership. That's something else I could potentially go into here. So I'm getting a refund on something, and I'm going to put it into the health envelope, just because I have, well, most of it. I have a dental cleaning now on, I believe, the last week in May, and I didn't realize that I was coming so close for my 6 months. Apparently it's been 6 months already. So I'm going to get that done. So that'll be covered by my refund. Holidays, gifts, you guys. I still have $230 in here, I think. $230 or $250 in here. I still need to save some more. I have everything coming up, and I know I've mentioned that, so I'm not going to get into that. And I had just a little bit saved in getaways. Again, this might turn into a challenge. And electronics. So I'm either going to use this or start like a savings challenge and do some type of something fun. I think I would like to do. So we're going to do that. And then, so you guys, I am going to more than likely be selling my vehicle. Now, this was extremely spur of the moment. This is not expected at all. I've had more issues than I can even count with my dealership where I bought my vehicle from. There's nothing wrong with my vehicle. It's just taking it to the dealership. They overcharged me on tire rotations. They've charged me every single year to get a tire rotation done when you only need one every 10,000 kilometers. I only drive probably 4,000 to 6,000 kilometers a year. So they are refunding me for 3 tire rotations that I did not have to get. And yeah, I'm very unhappy with the service and kind of how rude they've been. I was, you know, just asking, just like, hey, like, you know, I looked kind of in the warranty, and I noticed that to keep your powertrain warranty, you have to get your tires rotated every 10,000 kilometers. I'm just kind of wondering why I got them done every single year since I've had my vehicle. They were pretty darn rude about it. Ended up speaking with the manager, and she said, yeah, that's totally not right. That was a mistake on each tech's part. So like taking your vehicle in, a tech would look at it and say, hey, like, you need to get this done. It's overdue, or it's time to get it done. But they really should have looked at the kilometers driven to tell me whether or not I actually needed to get the service done, because I didn't. And, you know, there's been a bunch of other issues. So I was talking it over with my partner, and he said now would be the best time, the only best time to sell really a used vehicle, because there is a chip shortage that I'm sure you've noticed. You are seeing used car prices like skyrocket. Sometimes you can get your used vehicle for more than a new vehicle. That's just kind of how it is right now. It's pretty darn crazy. So I'm not looking to gouge anybody, but I'm just looking to get a good appraisal on my vehicle because it's extremely low kilometers. It's been very well taken care of. Obviously routine maintenance done, and all of that. So yeah, I think I'm going to sell it, you guys. If I can get it washed, I want to get it cleaned. I want to get it detailed. I'll be detailed, obviously. That's what it entails. And then I want to look at posting it just to see kind of what's the market, what it's worth in the market right now. Because my dad has a second vehicle that I could drive for a while. He said it's no problem. And yeah, I really don't drive very much, guys. So when my partner and I have our date nights, he is always driving. I'm not really a big fan of it. Not that he's a huge fan of it either, but he knows that I really hate it. So he's very sweet, and he drives all the time, and no complaint from him. So, which I obviously really appreciate. So that's the news, guys. I might be selling my vehicle. So in my money update for my bank accounts, you're going to notice that in my yearly payments, I moved over one of my plates amounts that I saved for the 2023 plate renewal on my vehicle. I'm hoping to have this vehicle sold by July, so then I won't even need to use my 2022 plates that I have saved already. So I have until the end of July to get that figured out. like I said, over the next few weeks, maybe the next month or so, month and a half, I will try to get that figured out. And yeah, I can go from there. Sorry, I did not mean to ramble. I forgot. I totally forgot until something in my binder reminded me. Anyhow, that's all I have for you guys. I am so sorry still. I need to update you guys with the money amounts in the bank because I'm anxious to count it up and see. I'm very excited. So yeah, I'll catch you guys in my next video. Stay safe. Take care. Bye.